What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Sorry, it wouldn't have been long since you guys saw a video, but it's been like a week or two since Bay Park. Yeah, massive shout out to Leo and Christo for sorting out the videos for that. Leo's actually in Japan, so it makes it a little bit hard to get footage and stuff like that. So yeah, sorry, there's been a bit of a delay on the there was a delay on the Bay Park footage, but the boys are getting it sorted. But here we have the Laurel up on the hoist, and I am about to take out the cross member because this one is bent. It's just not 100% from when Jimmy crashed it. We've managed to get by, but yeah, it's a bit hairy, so we're getting that sorted. We have a new one on its way. Well, we got given a new one thanks to Ryan Thompson, and we had to give it to Russell Vere to do the rack relocation on it, so that it's like you know, similar to my car, especially running the FDF kit. But obviously it's still a little dark in here, right? Okay, it's dark over that side, but we've got these bad boys. We've got one up now, and we've got a couple. We're going to get one more, which will go over here somewhere. That's getting put in tomorrow night. And then we've got the other lights coming for up in that bay there. That bay there. So from Hex Customs from Kurt. So yeah, super excited to get all that stuff up. Yeah, obviously it's still really dark in here, but we've had a massive clean up in here. Hard to really tell because there's still just shit everywhere. All of this stuff is the Laurel stuff, so that's going with the car because the Laurel is going to Airfine Turbo to go see Chicken this weekend. We're going to take it down to Palmy, and yeah, he can kind of put the new motor in and sort all that out and get it running and tune it up. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch going on. Marsh, I don't know if anyone wants anyone to know or whatever, but he'll get over it. He's got a new Cresta, well, an old girl, that he's going to be working on, bit of a project. He's just been doing some painting over there. Obviously we've got the Ceph still here, and this corner hasn't been cleaned because like we've been flat out, but we've got all this area. We cleaned off that bench. There's so much scrap metal that we've thrown out and whatnot. I know it's crazy through the camera, it actually looks like still such a mess, but we're going to put the Cresta in here. That's all my old stuff, so we're going to move all that out, put the Cresta back into there, and yeah, we managed to get a couple more shelves so we can kind of categorize everything. We've got a bunch of axles there. There's another like 10 axles over there, so they'll go under this bench. Got all the Harkon arms here. They will be going into the Laurel when we get it back. We've got Marsh's Ceph here. This bay's all cleaned up. Shout out to the old man hooking us up a new compressor. But yeah, we've got this whole car is pretty much on these benches. So got the whole loom there, 5-star intercooler piping, catch cans, AccuSump, exhaust, drive shaft. We've got the GK Tech lock kit here that we're not going to be using. We've got the old knuckles out of the Ceph, just some cut and shut ones from Keto, I think they are. The subframe, radiator, all that stuff is going to be going into this car. So we will be getting back into this shortly. But yeah, in other news, due to, well, when this car blew up, it was just like a multitude of things. It was hot, it was running a bearing, it was detonating, there was heaps of things going on. So made a big mess. But when we pulled it out, we noticed that we have a Link Extreme G4 ECU in there, which is like from, I think they're like 2005 or so, like they're quite old. Still mint, awesome ECU and stuff. But we were like, well, while we're at it, let's talk to the team at Link, and sure enough, being the good guys that they are, we ended up with a new ECU for it. We have a Fury X, so that will be going into the car as well. We've got some new looms if we need them as well. So massive thanks to Link ECU for that. it's an awesome. I don't even have one of these in my car. I've only got a Fury. I don't have the X. So one day we'll get there. But yeah, massive thanks to the team at Link for hooking up Steph with this, so we could put it in our car and yeah, just keep everything on lock. So yeah, pretty much tonight I've got to get the subframe is coming. It's on its way, thanks to Ra for bringing it over from Taupo, and Marsh has gone to pick it up. So yeah, we've got to do that, but I've got to take everything off this this cross member here, and yeah, get the new one in. So that's a bit of a job, and then I've just got to put all the wheels back on it so that this car can roll properly, because it's got all mismatched wheels. It's got 265 semis in the back, and they're just like hard to push. It's like rubbing on the guards and stuff, but it's all we had at the time. So yeah, we'll get it back on its all its own wheels, well, all the GDRDs, and yeah, the back end still was a bit rough, but yeah, we'll sort that out at a later date. We're just got to get it going again, and then we can do a whole Harkon arm swap in the rear, and yeah, all will be good. So yeah, excited to get this going again for Steph. We've got a few different things happening with the car. We're putting a smaller turbo rear housing on it, and what else are we doing? There's a few other little things. We're putting a trigger kit on it, just because this car is for Steph, and it is for her to learn in and whatnot. So it doesn't need heaps of power. I think we're going to max it out at like 350 kilowatt, which is still plenty, and that'll be good enough for her to learn in, and still be a good fun car. So you know, there's so many things you can do with setup and whatnot to make it slippery if it doesn't have enough power or whatever. So yeah, we're going to be doing all that over the next couple of weeks, because we will be going to GDR Festival on the 10th of June at Hampton Downs. So yeah, we're going to be taking Steph's car, and I'm not sure if we're going to take my car. My car is actually outside at the moment. It's not in here. But yeah, we're not sure if we'll take my car or not. But yeah, should be fun. Get Steph out there on the wet skid pan and stuff, and out there learning a bit more. Yeah, it's going to be sick. But yeah, these lights are so bright. These big ones, the UFO things. We just need to get one more for up here, and then Kurt's lighting over there will be perfect. So we should be all good for lights in here now, team. So yeah, I'm sorry it's taken so long. I know you guys have been giving me shit for it, and yeah, it's just been too busy. So this week we've had a week off a little bit, and just been able to punch out a whole bunch of cleaning down here, because it's just ridiculous how bad things are. Once you know, when you're working in a shed all the time, and like this workbench is still a mess because we haven't got to that. That's the last kind of part we're doing. But yeah, we got, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but the trailer has just got a bunch of scrap on it. Wheels and rotors and just heaps of things that we just do not need around here. So yeah, the shop will look a bit nicer once we get Kurt's lighting up in here. It's going to be sick. But yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, the engine bay is not very flash. One day we will probably tidy it up and kind of rewire it a bit, because the wiring's a little bit manky. Don't know what Chicken might, well, I don't know, when he sees it he might, I don't know, have a hernia or something and want to change it. But for now it was working, like everything was fine. It was just, yeah, it just looks a bit rough, especially it's still got like the fuse box and it's pretty factory shit. So yeah, that is what it is, but it's just really oily, so I'm just going to give it a brake clean and a wipe down of everything before the subframe gets here, or the cross member, because Marsh is on his way with that, and I just want to kind of undo the rack and then kind of bolt it all back in, and then like undo the caster arms and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll try and make it as easy as possible. But yeah, the engine bay is so messy, like with all the oil that went everywhere, so yeah, better give that a tidy up first. actually on further inspection it is like way worse because it's like grimy and dirty and yuck. So I think the best way to do this will be actually once we sort out the cross member, get that sorted, and then tomorrow night I reckon I might be best to just get a water blaster, degrease it, put it outside and give it hell out there, because yeah, this is actually way worse. That's way longer than just the engine blowing up. That's made a mess, so that might be the best option. I know these wires are all a bit bloody messy, but I think that'll be the best way to do it. Not go too hard on like the plugs and stuff, but just these chassis rails and caster arm brackets and shit. Yeah, that might be the best bit to do that. I have to get a bloody water blaster from somewhere tomorrow. So scratch that idea. We're going to take all this stuff out one day, but not today. And we're not going to water blast it. We're just going to run it because we just need the thing going. But Marsh turned up and has this. Oh, have you seen that? Oh, bro, I got two of them.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so we got this new cross member, thanks to Ryan, but then yeah, Russell for doing the relocation kit on it. Beauty boy. Good bastard, smashing out in a day for us, so that we can put it in the car tonight and get this back on the ground. But yeah, we need to paint it first because it's obviously either bare metal or just heaps of rugged colours. So yeah, my professional painter over here, my bro, is gonna give it a little quick blaze up. No, so I've been burning rubbish tonight, so this is nice and warm, and it's you know, preheating our paint job here. It's such high quality. Don't miss any spots, pal. You know I'm
a painter by trade, I think.
Oh, is he?
Not quite sure yet.
We'll see on the job. Alright, so yeah, we took the dropped the caster arm out just so we can get to the 2 bolts here, and the rack's loose. So pretty much should be able to just, yeah, I think take this arm out and then this side out as well. Each gonna undo that, and we'll be waiting for me. Stop fucking around. Look, we'll grab this. Is this the right size? Oh, it's not gonna fit. It's tight.
Today would be nice.
Just hold it there, bro.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I'll just get the bolt, the nut.
Sweet.
Yeah?
There in my pants.
Hold up, bro. Just give us a second.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Hold it there.
Have you noticed that your gearbox has got a drive shaft on the end of it?
Yes.
Don't think it's supposed to have one of those.
It's good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold it there, bro.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Just wait.
Nah, I'm still waiting.
Hold it there.
Yeah, still waiting.
Okay, I'll grab 2 of these.
Yeah, grab 2 of them.
Yeah.
Might need 3 though, eh?
No, do you know what? It'll take 4. Look, I'll put that one there like that. Look, oh look, go up. It's on fire. The bin again.
The rubber gloves that I just felt.
Oh, phew, it stinks. Fucking hell. You should not do that, Marshall.
Do what?
Put bad stuff in the fire.
Didn't.
Gosh. Look at that. Cross member in there. Bingo. Alright, so we've got the cross member in and the rack in. So what we have to do, because FDF have these rack like relocator bits, they're normally 3 holes. There's normally a 3rd hole out here. Just to have, if you don't have a relocated rack. But now we do, it's pushed it so far forward that we actually need to cut this 2nd hole off, the front hole. So we're gonna like, yeah, shave it in there somewhere, pull that all out. We'll have to do that tomorrow because I need to get the right tool to get the that grub screw or Allen key, fucking whatever you call it. Got to get that out. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at tonight. So what we're going to do, we just got my car warming up outside. But yeah, now we're just going to spin the Cressy, or well, the Cressida, whatever you want to call it. Spin that around and back it into the hole. Alright, we're back and it's another day. But today I went and bought the right like hex socket part thing, whatever the hell you call it, for the ends here. And all we did was actually flip these over. So just flip them over, boom, clearance, like it's pretty close, but clearance there. So we're good. We're just gonna tighten them all up. And then we can pretty much, I think in theory, put the caster arms and everything back on, and then the wheels will go on, and it should be able to go on the ground, hopefully. All right, fast forwarding a bit. Just been trying to smash out this car because it needs to go on the trailer straight after work tomorrow. And we managed to finally get it done, got all the bolts in, the caster arms and stuff like that. I was having a major with the steering column with the new part that you need, like the adapter or the extension that you have, but then you need to it's just, everything was a pain. So for now, the steering column's not bolted up as such, it's just on the spline. So we're just gonna, we'll get it down to chicken, and then when he's got it on the hoist or whatever, they can sort out kind of how to do it. I am here by myself. Marsh went home earlier. He was down here giving me a hand, which was sick, but yeah, he shot off home, and I've just been down here trying to sort it. But in other news, the Sparky has just left, and look at this. We got lights there. We moved, so these two lights were in that bay, because that bay is getting the Hex Customs lighting. So we moved this one to above the bench, and you can actually see what you're doing, which is sick. And then this light here there was already one here that was broken, that didn't go. So we just kind of replaced it with one that did go, and shines up all of this. And then we found a switch, and actually that one turns on. Doesn't do much, but yeah, we've got 2 UFOs now. So the whole place is lit up, obviously other than that bay for now. We've got the tent up, which makes it look dark, but those lights are fine over there. We don't work over there much, but yeah, finally guys, we have some lights. So yeah, massive thanks to our anonymous Sparky for sorting that out. Buzzing, like, look, you can see me, it's sick. So yeah, they're super bright. Yeah, it's sick, so stoked as. But now, this is going to be good enough to go on the trailer. Just got to put the wheels back on it, get it off the hoist, and then I'm going to head home. But yeah, all the parts are down here, so I just need to get them ready tomorrow when we get here, load them into the van, and just get going, because it is a 4.5 hour drive, and I just kind of want to get on the road as soon as possible, so hopefully can knock off early or something tomorrow a little bit. But yeah, look at this. We have lights in here. How crazy. And then obviously this part is all dark, but it's all good. Give it a couple of days. Yeah, because there was those lights here, but we just took them out to put them over here. But yeah, it's going to look so good with the Hex Customs lighting. The bench is a mess because like we've just been throwing everything on it. But now we've got lights, we can see what we're doing, we can clean it all up one day. But for now, I'm just bang the wheels back on this thing and head home. And just like that, back on the ground on all its own wheels, the GTRDs. Yeah, we do have to do the Harkon rear arms in this thing, but that's for another day. We've got the back end to kind of try and tidy up because it's still looking like a bloody wet nappy, sagging down a bit. But yeah, can't wait to have this thing back up and running and yeah, get Steph out there. So yeah, it's late now. It's like just gone 10 o'clock I think, and another day of work tomorrow, and then we've got a 4.5 hour drive to Palmy. So yeah, I'm going to call it here now guys. Thanks heaps for watching. Hope you guys yeah, have enjoyed the video, and there's plenty more to come. We've got some big news coming, some big news and some exciting things to come with some awesome people. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. Just got to keep going, you know. So yeah, thanks heaps guys. We're nearly at 10k. I've just like the channel's been stagnant, so if you are new here, please make sure you do subscribe, and yeah, I'll be super keen to hit that 10k ASAP. And yeah, we've also got some new merch coming out, so hopefully yeah, we'll have that up and running very shortly, and you guys can all get your hands on that. So yeah, it's gonna be sick. Alright guys, thanks heaps for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.